I've had some questions about number one on the study guide, so I'm going to cover each part in a different video. Tried recording the whole thing, but Apple iPad wiped it out, so I'm going to do it in three separate little videos. Since they all reflect different skills anyway, I think it's a good idea. Now, the first part here is we are rotating a triangle. We're doing it counterclockwise about this specific point. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put an X where that point is. This is what I'm going to rotate everything around. Everything's getting rotated around this. It's also going counterclockwise. So I'm going to draw an arrow just like this. What that indicates is that when I'm done, this triangle here should be somewhere in this space here. If not, I've done something wrong. There are a number of ways to go about this. The way I prefer going about this, I think this involves a lot less room for error. And it's all about creating perpendicular lines. Why? Perpendicular lines create 90-degree angles. And that's ultimately what you're trying to do here. Let me show you. So I'm going to start out with point A. I'm going to draw a line between my center of rotation and point A. Now the slope of this line I just created is 3/1. Now I know that perpendicular lines have slopes that are opposite reciprocals. So I'm going to take this slope, I'm going to flip it over, and make it its opposite. So now, I know I need to create a line that has a slope of -1/3. Now, a lot of people might be tempted to go down 1 and then over 3, but guess what? You're going to get a positive line there. That's a positive slope. You don't want that. So what I'm going to do is, I am going to go up my y-axis here, which might lead you to think, oh, this is going to be positive. But I'm going to go left then, in this direction. That's going to lead me to negative values. So I'm going to go up 1, and then over 1, 2, 3. And I can make a line, and look what happens. I've created a 90-degree angle. And not only that, that line leads me to my new point, A1, which I've just rotated. I've rotated A here, and I've taken it 90 degrees counterclockwise. And that's your goal with all these points. You want to essentially create perpendicular lines that carry you in this direction here. So I'm going to do the same thing with B. I'm going to make a nice line between our center of rotation and B. Now the line I just created, the slope is 1, 2, 3, 4 over 3. 1, 2, 3. Opposite reciprocal again. Want a perpendicular line. Flip it over, make it its opposite. So now it's going to be -3/4. Now again, you might be tempted to go down, but I'm going to go up my y-axis, and then I'm going to go to the left. It's going up this way and over this way will give me a line with a negative slope. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2, 3, 4. And guess what? I've created a perpendicular line with a 90-degree angle. Love that. Not only that, this takes me to my new point, which is going to be B1. Now I'm almost done. I just need to do this for one more point. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it for point C now. Again, I'm just going to make a solid line from my center of rotation to C. Go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 2. I'm not going to simplify my slope here. I'll show you why. 6 over 2. Want the opposite reciprocal? -2/6. Now if I simplify, it's not going to give me the complete distance I need. This will give me the distance I need. So now, again, I'm going to go up 2, 1, 2, over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that takes me to, see here, not only that, gets me that perpendicular angle I've been looking for. Perpendicular line, 90-degree angle. Love it. So now I have all my points here. All I need to do is just connect them, and if you did it right, you'll notice that it's going to look a lot like the one you just rotated. And when you know, it does. So I've rotated this triangle 90 degrees counterclockwise. If you need further help, I've posted a number of videos about rotating shapes and points using perpendicular lines, whether it's 90 degrees, clockwise, counterclockwise. If you're still struggling, please refer to those videos. I got a lot of practice problems on there. But hopefully this gives you the idea. Again, rotating 90 degrees, find that center of rotation, and make perpendicular lines.